Hello, Xylophoney here, welcoming you to another episode of How to Pixelmon, your instructional Pixelmon guide. Now today, you guys have requested for me to do Slowking, but I'm going to go a little bit further, and I am going to go for Slowbro as well. Now the reason I'm going over both of these and not just Slowking is because they're pretty much the same Pokemon. Not only are they in the same evolution cycle, but they have pretty much the same exact stat pool. The only difference is Slowbro has 30 more defense than Slowking, and Slowking has 30 more special defense. So it really just changes what kind of defender you want. Either way, they're both special attackers with pretty good defensive stats. So definitely a Pokemon I would consider using no matter what. But we're going to go into the details of how you can make them the best they can be, because there's actually a lot of ways to set these up. Now Slowking actually gets the benefit of learning more attacks, including Nasty Plot, which will increase your special attack by 2 stages rather than 1 with a Calm Mind, but Calm Mind also has the benefit of giving you special defense with it, and if you're going to set Slowbro up for tanking, which you probably are going to, that'll definitely help it out as well. So generally, if you don't know how to get a Slowbro or Slowking, you take a Slowpoke. This particular one is a shiny. Good luck finding a shiny Slowpoke because there's just a slight difference in pink. I think there's one over there. Nah, it might have despawned. So I think it's just a bit more of a paler pink. You're going to want to see the sparkles. But if you get it to level 37, it'll evolve into a Slowbro. If you get it to level 36 and then use a King's Rock and trade it, you'll get a Slowking. Now the reason I'm saying get it to level 36 is so you get a move called Slack Off. Slack Off is pretty much just your recover move. It gives you half of your health back, and it's very good if you build a tanky Slowbro or a tanky Slowking. Either way, you're going to want to have Slack Off on him just to utilize that tankiness that he has. But that's pretty much how you get him. Now, what are we going to do with the Pokemon? Well, we're going to start off with Slowbro here. Let's look at some of his moves. We'll start off with the one of the abilities. Own Tempo is probably the most common one you're going to want to go for. It prevents the Pokemon from being confused, but there's also another ability, the hidden ability called Regenerator. Now if you can get that set up to work properly, it's a 1 in 150 chance, so good luck with that. Every time you switch out, Slowbro will get a little bit more health, and with Slowbro as tanky as he can be, that'll be very annoying to your opponents. Either way, generally the abilities for Slowbro are very good, so they'll help you out in certain times at least, so that's all you can ask for. But right here we got a Slack Off and Calm Mind setup now. Tanky Slowbro, healing himself back up, using Calm Mind to get himself some more special attack and special defense. Now on a Slowbro, the benefit of using Calm Mind is with his lower special defense stat than his regular defense, once you use one Calm Mind, they're pretty much at the same level, so you have 2 really good defensive stats. If you continue using Calm Mind, then you will have more special defense, and it's generally good just to have that higher defense on a Slowbro as a backup. And of course we have Psychic and Water Pulse, just as 2 stab moves he learns by himself, and Water Pulse has a chance to confuse your target, which will work very well if you're trying to stack up Calm Minds, but it's not always something you need to depend on, so you could always go for a Surf instead. Now we're going to take a look at this other Slowbro here, and he has the move Thunder Wave. Now another thing you can get on Slowbro or Slowking is Yawn. I prefer Thunder Wave because you can instantly hit it and then they can't do anything about it. Pretty much 50% of the time they won't be able to attack you. Your luck can be on or off, doesn't really matter, but that'll give you more time to use your Calm Mind and Slack Off combo. The downside of having this setup is you can only have one offensive move. So if you're going to be stacking up Calm Mind, there's really no downside to using a weaker move such as Water Pulse. But it's really up to you what your team needs more. If you do have a Psychic on it instead of Water Pulse, you do have the weakness of someone sending out a Dark type and you not being able to affect it at all. Pretty much meaning you have to switch because you're not going to be able to hurt them at all. So I prefer to have a water move on this kind of Slowbro. Now when it comes to Slowking, that's where you might want to go for a bit more of a defensive build than a Calm Mind staller. So we're going to take a look at this one. This has the Nasty Plot we are talking about, Psychic and Surf, of course, having those 2 really strong special attack moves. Now, it also has Thunder Wave. You could also get the Slack Off on it instead, just something that you can stall out and give yourself a chance to use some more Nasty Plots. Generally, you're going to want to use the leftovers on any of these setups, so you'll get a little bit of health back over time. But having Slack Off is just an amazing lifesaver, especially if you couple it with, Yawn or Calm Mind or Thunder Wave, so stuff like that is always good. Now looking at the last one we have here, we have Power Gem on him. Power Gem is something that Slowking can only learn, and we just have a full setup with Calm Mind and no stalling here. Pretty much in this situation, you just want to Calm Mind or Nasty Plot once near the beginning, and then try to go all out with your attacking moves. I don't particularly prefer this method, but Slowking definitely does have the special attack to back it up. If you are going to use this method, it might not be a bad idea to go with the Shell Bell, because if you're going to be attacking most of the time, a Shell Bell will get you more health back than a Leftovers will. But if you're going to be doing stalling methods, then you're definitely going to be wanting to use the Leftovers to get yourself some stuff back. Either way, both of these Pokemon can be very tanky. They both have their benefits. If you're going to go with an offensive one, I definitely suggest Slowking. If you're going to go for a defensive one, it's more of just pick whichever one you like better, but I do slightly prefer Slowbro when it comes to that, because once again, Slowbro can set up with the Calm Mind, and he already has some base defense. Slowking will have that weakness of the lower defense, but he'll still be able to tank hits, so they're both very good Pokemon. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video and ask for more How to Pixelmons to come. Next time, I think we'll be hitting up Hitmontop. So, hopefully you can get excited for that, and more importantly, leave me some comments on what Pixelmon you would like to see me do next. And other than that, hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.